I would go to the supermarket. I was only 16 or 17, and I would say to them, because they had all of these records by Lawrence Welk, and, you know, I said, you've got to get different types of music here in the store. I would go, and I became really good friends with the manager. His name was Pinky. He was an Asian man. And so they finally hired me. And so I started buying the records. And I had so much fun because then the different companies would come in and they would let me pick the music, right? And so I started bringing in the records by T-Bone Walker and some of the Lightning Sam Hopkins, some of the old blues, which the people in this neighborhood loved, right? I mean, they were selling like hotcakes, right? And then some of the jazz musicians. Then I would get tickets to the Jazz at the Philharmonic. And so we would, all my friends would caravan up to San Francisco to hear Charlie Parker and Dizzy and the rest of the great musicians up there. And so that just became, our whole life was kind of centered around music. I would work, you know, all week just so that we could have the money then to go to the Bay Area to hear the great musicians. And so that became it was very much our whole, and my friend Charles and all of our friends were all centered around music, you know, and kind of lived for music. And the reason I guess that was important too, because I had to give that up. See, when we started the union, I remember my last music act was going to the to the Monterey Jazz Festival before I went to Delano, and how painful that was for me because I had to, you know, give up music. Number one, not being able to afford it anymore, and being down in the Delano area where all you get is country western, right?